I just keep on coming up here, making one breaking news after one breaking news after another. I don't talk about NBA that much on this channel, but when I do, normally I do get a little bit, like maybe one or two comments about it. But this one here, I have to talk about because this is breaking news in a nutshell. The Boston Celtics have received a trade, and it's been accepted. The Cavaliers traded away Kyrie Irving. Yes, I said Kyrie Irving for Jay Crowder, a first-round draft pick, and Isaiah Thomas. When my dad told me this, texted me this, and first I didn't believe him, and then I called and told him I don't believe this trade. And then I looked on the link they sent me, and I be damned. They actually freaking did it. And now I'm reading on YouTube comments, Twitter comments, Instagram, you name it. Everybody's talking about how the Cavaliers got just traded away. A dumb trade by the Cavs. I heard some Celtics fans saying that they got traded. They committed suicide. I heard Cavs committed suicide. If you want my honest opinion, both teams. This was a horrible trade for both teams. Why is it bad for Boston? Okay, number one, you lose defensively in Jay Crowder. I mean, there's a lot of guys on that bench that can play defense, but Jay Crowder is also a little bit of can be a key for that defense. Isaiah Thomas, granted he doesn't play defense, but he can be a scoring machine in the fourth quarter. We all saw it last season, and he was the heart and soul of that team. Now you trade him away, and then you trade the draft pick away, the number one draft pick away, first round draft pick away, that was recovered for the Nets, and that goes to Cleveland. So you get Kyrie Irving for it. You just get Kyrie Irving for it. And the thing about that is Kyrie Irving is, just granted he can play defense, he got handles, and he can shoot, he can lead a team, but I don't think having Kyrie is going to help the Celtics at all. I mean, I believe they could be in the finals contending with Cleveland. They could. I mean, it's just and also Cleveland traded him to a rival team. I mean, wasn't LeBron the reason why LeBron left in the first place because he couldn't contend with the Celtics for the first time? And see, with Boston now, you have Gordon Hayward, which was a really great free agency, like I said earlier. But like I said, I just don't understand why Boston would do that. Trading Isaiah Thomas and Jay Crowder and somebody else, I don't know the other name of the other guy, and then the draft pick for that. Now, why this is bad for Cleveland? Let's see. Isaiah Thomas, like I said, cannot play defense. He can score, but he cannot play defense. And that's really going to hurt when you're trying to contend for a championship. And if Cleveland does somehow, some way, does get past the East again, now you have Isaiah Thomas who can't play defense, and he has to guard mostly Steph Curry, and we all know what Steph Curry could do. It's good you have Jay Crowder who can play defense, but you're going to have him either. I don't see them start. If he starts, that's good. But, I mean, you got defense in Cleveland now. You also picked up Derrick Rose in free agency, which, to be honest, Derrick Rose did what was best for his career. I mean, he's going to the point where, look, I want to win a ring. I'm like an MVP. I'm a former MVP. I haven't won a ring, what have you. Also, I don't know if Darren Williams has resigned. I don't know what's going on in Cleveland. But the good point of this is that Cleveland gets, Dan Gilbert will have, $29 million in luxury tax for the trade of Kyrie, I believe. I just don't think it's gonna help both teams. I don't think having Kyrie is gonna help Boston. I really wish they would have kept it like it is, and I wish Cleveland would have went to some other teams. They would have gave him a better option, gave him better options than what the Celtics were given. Because I mean, the trade was bad. I mean, it's just bad trade overall for both teams. So if you were to ask me who got screwed over in this trade, both teams. Cleveland got screwed out of it because you have now a point guard who's really a really good point guard. Don't get me wrong, but he just can't play defense, and that doesn't help when you're like. Doesn't really help. He is small. Don't get me wrong. He is small. He is quick, but it's just that I don't know. And then also for Cleveland too, LeBron James. This is automatic. I believe this for a fact. LeBron James is leaving the Cavaliers. I don't see LeBron re-signing with the Cavs. Where will he go? A lot of people say L.A. I don't know if he'll go to L.A. If he does, okay. If he don't, okay. It just tells me right there and there, LeBron is not coming back. LeBron is not coming back after next season. And for the Cavs, I don't know. It's like at first when Gordon Hayward got signed to the Celtics, I said it was ball game. Celtics will go to the Eastern Conference Finals, and the Eastern Conference Finals and the Finals to face Golden State. Now, with this trade, it's anybody's ball game now. I mean, for Cleveland or Boston, either way, they're both going to lose to Golden State anyway. I mean, I think it was just a bad trade. I really believe the Celtics had a shot on beating Golden State if they didn't do this trade. Now that they have, I don't see it. And now with Cleveland, I definitely don't see them beating Golden State. I don't see them. That's the goal now for every team, and not only just in the East but in the West. Look at the Timberwolves. Look at how the Lakers. Look at OKC. Look at Houston. I mean, they're all trying to beat Golden State, and that's the goal. They're trying to have all these super teams, and I don't know. To me, it's just that, hey, and like people say, oh, they hate to compete. No, I don't think that's it at all. So if you want my honest opinion, like I said, both teams didn't help at all. I think this was a really bad trade, and that's all I got to say on it. Let me know in the comment section below what you thought about the Boston Celtic trade, the Cavalier trade, both. Who was the winner? Who was the loser? To me, they're both losers at this point. I don't know. But let me know in the comment section below. I'm Mount Gooley. I will catch you next time for more breaking news if anything pops up.